Welcome to Doctors Charter School. This is the National Honor Society induction ceremony. At this time, I would like to invite our president of the National Honor Society at Doctors Charter School to the podium, Alexander Bramble.
Welcome to the 2020 online induction of the National Honor Society for Doctors Charter School of Miami Shores. This is a historic event to formally recognize those students who have been selected to become members of this prestigious organization. For current members joining us today, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you two are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our DCIS chapter is proud to have been inducting new members since 2008, and today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records which establish the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities, including Key Club, Brother to Brother, Sister to Sister, Interact Club, and on the athletic field, to name a few. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as National Honor Society members. At this time, we proclaim to all that membership in the Dr. Charter School chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as the standards for the society. Our officers will now review these qualities for the candidates. And now to Autumn Bramble, the Vice President.
Scholarship. Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way: due diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. And I'd like to introduce the Secretary, Woodland Jules.
Service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others, both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is a quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. And for our treasurer, Amira Jadala.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one personal interest for the interests of others. All leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is meaningful and substantive, charge to each other and of members. And I'd like to introduce our tutoring chair, Kenneth Brown.
Character. Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to see. By demonstrating such qualities, our respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Now back to our president, Alexander Bramble.
And now, at this time, I will recite the National Honor Society pledge, of which all candidates must accept. For this, you're supposed to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold
I pledge to uphold
the high purposes of the National Honor Society,
the high
the high
purpose
purposes of the National Honor Society,
to which I have been selected.
To
to
which
which I have
I
been
have been
selected.
selected.
I will be true to the principles for which it stands,
I will be
I will
true
be
for
true
the
to the
principles
on which it
principles
stands.
for which it stands,
and will maintain and encourage
and
and
will
will
and
maintain and encourage
encourage
the high standards
the
The
high
high
high standards
standards
of scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
of
of
scholarship, leadership,
leadership,
service, and
service,
character.
and character.
Thank you. And now for our advisor, Ms. Christiane Grimal, will read the names of all new members of the Doctors Charter School chapter of the National Honor Society.
Okay, thank you. 2020 NHS members, Jada Bilbo, Jasmine Boulan, Shamaria Brown, Nazara Cicerone, Gianfranco Echeverri, Valentina Gaspari, Akira Holiday, Sebastian Hernandez, Benjamin Hilaire, Enzo Laralde, Ariana Martinez Colon, Keenan McLaughlin, Eric Menendez, Christian Navarrete, Micah Pardo, Sheila Rangel Baleri, Sarissa Salamina, Fernando Similian, Tia Simmons, Noah Volel, Anaya Voltaire, Khadija Winder, Alessandra Weissong, Kensley Zamor, Brittany Moreau, Rebecca Newell, Kimberly Schweiger, Anna Maurice Silverio, and Benjamin Wilson. And now back to the President, Alexander Bramble.
And now, please welcome our Executive Director, who will offer some congratulatory remarks, Dr. Kelly Andrews.
Thank you. I am so excited for all of you new members of the National Honor Society. On behalf of Doctors Charter School of Miami Shores, I have the distinct pleasure to welcome you to this National Honor Society. The organization is built off of high standards and achievement, and not only in the area of academics, but of character and leadership and community service. You know, this is a way that we present ourselves to the world and the way in which we intend the world to see us. Congratulations to parents and all the educators that have set high standards for you in order to become a person of integrity, diligence, and character. We're so proud of you. You know, character, scholarship, leadership, and service. These are the pillars of the society that holds esteem throughout the country. Founded in 1921, the National Association of Secondary School Principals and the National Honor Society grew quickly, and now in 2020, more than 1 million students have become members across the 50 states. And Doctors Charter School chartered in 2008. You're part of a wonderful organization. While it has changed over the years, and while it may not be the small cohort of individuals that it used to be, the intent is no less irrelevant now than it was when it was founded in 1921. Its goal of providing school communities with individuals who strive to be better and who strive to make the world around them better, that message rings loud and true today. You know, my own membership in the National Junior Honor Society and the National Honor Society contributed to my career and life path. As an educator, I've had the privilege to sponsor and charter new chapters leading in the belief that students rise to the pillars set before them. And in 2009, NASSP and NAESP partnered to extend this honor to elementary age children. And I had the pleasure of being part of developing one of the first chapters in the nation. And that was a very exciting time. You know, the Dalai Lama once wrote, "My hope and wish is that one day formal education will pay attention to what I call education of the heart." You know, just as we take for granted the need to acquire proficiency in our basic academics, I'm hopeful that a time will come when we can take for granted that students will learn as part of the curriculum the indispensability of inner values: love, compassion, justice, and forgiveness. You know, certainly we're in the business of formal education and proficiency in academic pursuits. We just are, that's what we do. But in fact, we acknowledge and honor today these students who have excelled in such study. Academic excellence and across the formal education, it's not easy, and especially today, it's not easy. It requires hard work, and for their achievement, today's inductees are to be commended. But true education, formal academic education, and education of the heart requires inner values that the Dalai Lama cites: love, compassion, justice, and forgiveness. You know, I'm more convinced today that the real transformation in education lies in providing this love and compassion and justice and forgiveness to resolve what we fear and heal what ails us. You need it, I need it, and so do our families, our school, our community, and our nation. You know, through the honor of being inducted into the National Honor Society, I hope that you're making a commitment to yourself to transform your heart, to fulfill a life and legacy of excellence. And I'm hoping that you'll fill that with love, compassion, justice, and forgiveness. I hope you take this challenge to be a greater student, a greater role model, and a greater person. I want to congratulate everyone on the accomplishments thus far and being an example and a model to others. I trust that each and every one of you will strive to live up to the expectations of our community, your school, and most importantly, to yourselves. Live a life of love, compassion, justice, and forgiveness. It will bring you the inner peace needed to continue you on your own journey. Welcome to the National Honor Society of Doctors Charter School of Miami Shores. I want to thank you and God bless you each and every day. And lastly, I want to leave you with the idea that in just a few days, we will be mailing your certificates and pins. And I want to thank you all for joining us today. I will hand this over to our esteemed president for any final words that you want to give Mr. Bramble.
Thank you for attending the first virtual National Honor Society induction ceremony for Dr. Charter School of Miami Shores. We're proud to have them join us for this illustrious membership organization that will continue to support our school in the future. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope everyone is home safe and healthy. Have a great day.